Good evening, you're watching Left, Right and Centre. I'm Nidhi Razdan. Tonight, did India's former Army Chief General VK Singh misuse secret funds to try and destabilise a democratically elected government in Jammu and Kashmir among a series of startling allegations by an internal army inquiry? Is the timing of the leak of this inquiry report suspicious, as the BJP claims? Why hasn't the government acted on this report, which it has had for 6 months? And has VK Singh, as the former Chief of Army Staff, damaged the image of the office he once held? Also later tonight, an exclusive interview with Rohtak Member of Parliament Dipinder Hooda on the horrific honour killings that have taken place there. Hooda rejects the demand for a separate law on honour killings, as activists insist that is the only way out. That's a little later in the programme, but first tonight, a sensational report in the Indian Express this morning on the controversial former Chief of Army Staff General VK Singh, and how, according to an internal army report, he misused secret funds to, among other things, according to this report, bribe a minister in the Jammu and Kashmir to try and destabilize the Jammu and Kashmir government. The report also alleges that he tried to change the line of succession in the army top brass, and his lawyers in fact have responded to those allegations, saying that they are looking at all legal options, and Mr. VK Singh himself says that he will respond to them at an appropriate time. Also this evening, developing in this story, the National Conference in Jammu and Kashmir demanding a probe into the intelligence unit that was set up by General VK Singh, saying it's a serious issue and there should be either a judicial probe or a probe by the CBI. The big question is that this is not the first controversy that General VK Singh has found himself under. It began when he was in the army, when he was army chief, with his age row, a row over bribery allegations, among other things, and now this. And it comes just days after he shared a stage with Narendra Modi at a rally in Haryana. It's become a political issue as well today. The question is, has VK Singh damaged the institution of the army? Has he tarnished the image and the office of the Chief of Army Staff? Joining us tonight, Ajay Shukla, consulting editor of the Business Standard and our defense expert tonight. Also with us, Brigadier Mahalingam, Security Affairs Analyst, someone who has really strongly stood by General VK Singh through all these controversies. From the Congress, we have Congress spokesperson and Haryana Minister Randeep Singh Surjewala joining us tonight. We have Captain Abhimanyu, spokesperson of the BJP, with us, and Vandita Mishra, opinion editor of the Indian Express, also joins us tonight. Let me ask Ajay Shukla first. You know, these are very, very serious allegations. And the first thing that we have seen is the politicization of it, which in a sense some would say is inevitable. But doesn't it worry you, firstly, that it has become so badly politicized and needs to be taken much more seriously and beyond politics?
There are two dimensions I will answer this in. The first is what it means for the image of the army. And the second is, as you say, the fact that every single strategic decision today that the government is taking, whether it's on the army chief's doings, or it's on China, or it's on Pakistan, or it's on the border with Bangladesh, one of these decisions is now polarized politically, with the opposition opposing it reflectively and the government doing what it should. It's almost certain, most people who are looking at defense and strategic affairs will say that if the BJP were to come to power and the Congress would be in opposition tomorrow, it's quite likely that the tables would be turned and strategic decision making would be affected in exactly the same way. So to that extent, it's a serious cause for concern. But the fact that you've got two army chiefs now in succession using the office of the army chief to snipe at other senior generals, first General VK Singh against General Bikram Singh, and now General Bikram Singh, I mean, I cannot for a moment believe, as an insider to the army, that the Director General of Military Operations, who meets the Army Chief every day, sometimes many times a day, would submit a report like this without getting it cleared from the Army Chief first. So the question comes in where the leaks have come from, what the motivations without the leaks are. I'm sure these are many questions you will address during the discussion, but it doesn't look good for either of these two generals right now.
Okay, let me ask Vandita Mishra first. Vandita, you've heard the opposition in particular question the timing of the story being printed at this particular time, so soon after a rally that General VK Singh shared, where he shared the stage with Narendra Modi. Now, the first question is, this report was actually submitted to the government in March. When did the Indian Express know about it? Did it only come to light now? How long have you had it?
See, the timing of the report depends on when we get the facts. The moment we got the facts, we came out with them. There was no reason to sit on them. Now, if other people are going to raise questions about, the appearance of Modi, VK Singh in a Modi rally, or any other questions about motives or timings, those are irrelevant to the story. For a newspaper, for a news organization, the timing is simply when you get the facts, when you get the story. We got the story, we went ahead with it. There was no reason to sit on a story as big as this one.
Okay, so you're saying you did it when you had all the facts before you. Captain Abhimanyu, the BJP has been quick to jump to VK Singh's defense on this, and you have questioned the timing of this. However, the inquiry report was submitted to the government in March. Now, the facts of this inquiry report happened many months before General VK Singh shared a stage with Narendra Modi. Why make a connection between the two?
We respect the right of the newspaper to publish a story as and when they get the story. We do not question the timing of publication of the story as such, but we definitely feel suspicious about the timing of the leakage of the story today.